Alright, blessed everybody. Today I'm about to coat my crucible. Today I got some denatured alcohol, some borax. I'm gonna mix those two together. So the aim is to dilute the borax into the alcohol. And once you dilute it into the alcohol, you pour it inside there, get it all coated nice and good, and then light it and let it burn off. And it should give it a nice coat. So I'm gonna start here before I actually start smelting. So y'all stay tuned. Let's see how it turn out. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little fire in there. Bringing that off. So the crucible is turning white. The fire is burning. As you can see, the sides is getting nice and white. It's getting coated. You get a fire going on the inside. It's almost completely coated on the inside. So I'm gonna stick with it. Let the fire burn off that alcohol. And again, this is denatured alcohol. Yes, you mix the borax with this diluted, but this borax don't want to dilute as good and fast. So as you can see, it's still a little thick. Still a little thick inside there, but it did turn it a little white. But I poured some of the water back out of the crucible, I mean the alcohol in there, so that's why it's that color. But it's still burning, still blazing. So I'm gonna let it burn off and do its thing. Okay guys, melting my first silver bar. Got my mold, about to heat that up. I'm heating up right now. Let me see how it looks in there. I already glazed the crucible earlier today. And the clip earlier. Get my gloves, my tingum, my borax, and I need to get a pot of water. So I'm gonna get that, set that up, and then be good to go here in a minute. Be right back. They're just catching the bottom now. Oh, I think it went up. You can see it's actually bubbling in there, guys. Okay guys, so I dropped the first set of silver, 31.74, so right under ounce. So I'm gonna let that melt down and I'll be back when it's starting to pour. So I'm gonna take this mold right here, guys, and I'm gonna rest it right on the top. If you notice, there's a little hole and there's heat coming out there, so I'm gonna rest this right there to keep this really hot. So I sit it right on the top of the hole, the little breathing hole. I'm just now at 1,000, so it should be starting to melt any minute now. I don't know if you can see in there right now, but it's about all melted down. I'm gonna add a little borax in and clean it up and then pour it out. Bear with me. Heat up. So time to start pouring the first bar. This tank right here is not a good tank for this because If you turn it up to try get inside here, it wants to cut off. So you gotta kind of keep it down like this. But I want to kind of keep this going while I'm pouring. Let's see how this is going to work here. These gloves actually suck. Alright, that's it. Get this ready to go. Isn't really a good pour, but this one is okay. So this bar didn't come out as good. I think I'm gonna just re-pour this one and see how it comes out, because I tend to pour it a little bit to the side. Whilst that's hot, I'm gonna dump that back inside there and let it melt down. All right, give me a second try. All right, guys, so I had to drop that back in there. I'm gonna let that remelt because I didn't like the pour on that. And this is nice and hot. Still get everything ready. Still nice and hot. And I'm gonna try this one more time and see how it goes before the sun goes down, because right now the moon is shining nice and bright. The birds is crackling. Okay guys, I think it's melted down again. So we're gonna try this again. Stir this. Oh yeah, that's good. Real nice. It's so beautiful though. It's crazy. All right. Put just a little more borax. Some nice pinch. Let that cook down. One more try. Ready? Do it nice and easy. Let's see, I got it this time, and don't pour it over. It's a lot better. I think I might keep this one. Bring the camera closer. Alright guys, this one is a lot better. It have a little hump over on the top, not as much. I could file that down. Probably get it off of there, but nice and clean. So I'm gonna take it and give it a quick quench right now. Take it out of there. Got it. So let it quench down for a minute, let it cool down. Then I'll take my first bar out and see how it turns out. Then I'll give it a stamp. So, be back in a minute. Alright, so I'll try to put a stamp on this, guys. And this part right here is kind of giving it a kingdom. So, you gotta try to get it nice and level. Right there. Get a nice hit. Okay, got it on there. Got that one. Still cricket, but there's my other stuff. Right here in front of me. And this one is a lion, and this one is just sterling. So I'm gonna stamp sterling under the 925, and then I'll put the lion above it. But this is my first time, so it's just, you know, how it's gonna turn out. But you gotta practice to make perfect. So here we go. Now let me see what side is sterling. How do I stamp this? Just like this. Okay, so I stamp this right. Yeah. And my bar is still warm. You can feel the heat. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if that's going in. Yes. Great job. Now this is the lion. There's his head. His head is like that, so you're gonna stomp him like this. Let's give it a try right here. Let's just see how it comes out. Make sure it's straight. 1, 2, 3. And there you have it, the lion. 925 and the sterling. We get a little better next time, but I'll clean it up and then I'll show you how it's look when it's finished. With this is the side from the impurities of the silver. So thank you.